a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. UGA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Laffer here with Kirk Unser. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick off to get us underway. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He gets the first and still goes in. That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you have to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Brings her in the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Dogs. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Ingram, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Miles. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's Lacey. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for his back. Makes the catch in space. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Miles. And it's intercepted right to the goal. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So, good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Or control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. It's loose. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Good to go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back. It's Miles. Gets the ball on Asman's head, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's running out of time here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Here we go. It's fourth down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Takes the pitch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle. It's Wolf.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. With the catch, it's Jones. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Miles. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
There's a quick round. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Tied offense line up here on first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted. Across the 40. Past the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop, and the defense makes some adjustments to stop here. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They convert the PATs, and the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball for 41.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Hand off with a single back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Miles. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. And here he goes. And it's a long-distance high school touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. QB breaking away. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. Shreds the tackle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to pass. It's Bryant. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. That's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They're going to drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell it.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack. So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Good throw to the left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Miles. Nice grab. It's Lacey. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Down the middle, it's Jones. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. And the game just good enough for a first down. Alabama comes over the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack, because right now it's
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
To go with the ground game, the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Miles. Let's it fly out of the right end. Brings a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end has got it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, 1st down to the 22.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Great catch! They stop him at the 4, where it'll be first and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking downfield, it's Miles. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. They get some call and it pays off. I love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He'll throw it now. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They've come up with 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. they've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
A play action, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Great swings at the 40. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Miles. He's got it in the open. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. The Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll run it here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into the end zone. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown. This offense
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now they'll set up for the point after. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a long ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the senior back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're trying to run it with the option. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
But if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the
crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Tighten up defense.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out. Gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? That's caught. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Miles. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Makes the grab. It's Joslin. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here and a lopsided victory. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackle.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show the competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Miles. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little, too late.
Really good job here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user is not turning the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
No problem with the PAT right down there. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And it's a kneel down. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today, just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.